Winters spent years wanting Hilary Curtis out of her brother's life. And then one day, Hilary was gone. In the spring of 2018, Devon and Hilary were having a baby. Now, Devon and Hilary had already been married at this point, already been divorced even, but they had found their way back to each other. They were planning a future together and a family. Then came the crash. A truck hit Hilary's side of the car. Hilary died. Her baby died. And at first, everyone thought the truck driver had caused the accident. But then the truth came out. The driver who set that crash into motion wasn't some random stranger. It was Lily. Lily never trusted Hilary. And it was justified. Hilary first came to Genoa City in 2013 for revenge. She blamed Neil Winters for her mother's death, and she targeted the entire Winters family. Neil, Devon, Lily, Kane, all of them. But, as is often the way in soaps, Neil eventually forgave Hilary, fell in love with her, and married her. But Hilary was also in love with Devon, Neil's son. And rather than just telling Neil about it, Devon and Hilary had a secret affair while Neil had gone blind conveniently, and it destroyed the Winters family. But Devon and Hilary were in love, and by 2015, Hevon had become one of the most popular couples on The Young and the Restless. But Lily still always saw Hilary as the villain. So when Hilary decided that she wanted Devon's baby, Lily hit the roof. She did not want this woman in her family in the first place, and she sure didn't want her to now have a permanent place in Devon's life. Hilary was no longer just a part of Devon's past. She was now carrying Devon's future. At the start of 2018, Devon and Hilary were not together anymore. They had already been married, been divorced, already hurt each other in a dozen different ways, but the connection was still there. And Hilary wanted something more out of life. She wanted a baby, and she wanted Devon to be the father. At first, it was supposed to be like a business arrangement. They would use artificial insemination, and Devon would be the sperm donor, but he would also be an involved father, and somehow they were going to keep all of the old feelings out of it. Yeah, right. Lily did not want this pregnancy, and she would do anything to stop it. In fact, on the day of the insemination, Lily secretly canceled the appointment. But Devon and Hilary were pragmatists. They ended up conceiving the old-fashioned way. Once Hilary became pregnant, everything started to change. Devon was preparing for fatherhood. Hilary was imagining the family that they could be. And by the summer of 2018, the pregnancy was starting to become a second chance for Hevon. And Lily could see that. Hilary was getting the one thing that Lily never wanted her to have: a permanent place in Devon's life. And she wanted to put a stop to it. But she didn't want her dead. The final fight between Lily and Hilary, after years of fighting, started with Charlie. Hilary had taken a teenage girl named Shauna Nelson under her wing and was trying to be a mentor to her. Shauna had come from a troubled home, and she was living with Hilary and Devon while dating Lily's son, Charlie. Lily discovered that Charlie had spent the night at Hilary and Devon's penthouse alone with Shauna. Teens being teens. And Lily became an angry mama bear. She blamed Shauna and she blamed Hilary for allowing it to happen under her roof. Lily questioned whether Hilary had any idea how to handle teenagers or whether she even knew what it meant to be a mother at all. Shauna overheard the argument, got upset, and ran away. So Lily, Hilary, and Charlie got into the car and went to search for her. Lily was driving, Charlie was in the back seat, and Hilary was sitting in the passenger side. And Lily and Hilary were arguing. While Lily was focused on the fight with Hilary and making every single point that she wanted to make, she drove straight through a red light. A truck smashed through the passenger side of the car, the side that was carrying Hilary and Devon's baby. 1 second they were arguing, and the next second Hilary and her child were fighting for their lives. Charlie survived. Lily walked away with some cuts and bruises, but Hilary took the full impact of the crash. She was rushed to the emergency room with massive internal injuries. Nate Hastings was the surgeon on the case, and he walked into that operating room trying to save 2 lives, but he could only save 1 temporarily, and he's carried that guilt ever since. Devon arrived at the hospital and learned that his child was gone. And then Hilary woke up, and Devon had to be the one to tell her that she had lost the baby that they had both wanted so badly. And then, as if that wasn't heartbreaking enough, the doctors quickly realized that Hilary's injuries were fatal. Hilary was going to die too. And Devon could not bear to tell her that. He wanted whatever time they had left together to feel like love and hope and romance. So Devon gave her the one future moment that they could still have. A wedding. Right there in the hospital room. Hilary had her wedding gown on. She got her hair and makeup done. There were family and friends gathered around them. Neil was Devon's best man, and Phyllis was Hilary's maid of honor. And right there at Genoa City Memorial Hospital, Devon and Hilary said their vows with almost no time left to live them. On July 27th, 2018, Hilary died in Devon's arms, looking so beautiful and devastated, and the whole thing was just so dramatic and so awful and so romantic all at the same time. And it still wasn't over. That still wasn't it, because even after Hilary was gone, there was still so much damage to come. Lily did not remember running the red light. Well, isn't that convenient? But Charlie did. Charlie remembered. Charlie had been sitting in the back seat. He saw exactly what happened. And when Cain learned what Charlie knew, he panicked. Cain knew that Lily could be arrested. He knew that Lily could go to prison. And so Cain tried to protect his wife. He encouraged Charlie to stay quiet. But Charlie told Shauna, and at Hilary's memorial, Shauna made the confession that Charlie couldn't. Lily was guilty. Lily ran the red light. Lily was stunned. Devon was stunned. And Cain tried to shut it down, but Charlie had to tell the truth. He backed up Shauna's story. And that is when the whole cover-up came apart. Cain had known. Charlie had known. Shauna had known. And soon, Devon would know that his whole family had been hiding the truth while he was burying his wife and child. Then Lily's memory started to come back. She remembered taking her eyes off the road for just a second. She remembered running the red light. She remembered the moment that changed everything. 2 lives were gone because of her. And once Devon found out, this became way more than just an accident, because Devon remembered every single little thing that Lily had said about Hilary, felt about Hilary, done to Hilary, done to them. All of the times that Lily made it clear that she wanted Hilary gone. Now Hilary was gone. She was dead. Their baby was dead. And Devon wanted justice. Lily confessed. She pleaded guilty to vehicular homicide. Cain wanted to save his wife. He wanted to protect his children. He even considered trying to take the family out of the country. But Lily refused. Lily knew what her actions had caused. She knew what her actions had cost Devon, and she knew that the only way out of this was through it. At the sentencing, Devon was there as Hilary's husband, as the father of the child that they never got to raise, and he talked about Lily's actions and what it cost him, and he told the judge that Lily's anger toward Hilary had been building for years. Devon did not want Lily off the hook. Devon wanted the harshest punishment that the court could possibly give her. But then, at the last minute, Devon looked over at Lily's kids and he saw another family who was about to lose their mother. So he changed his mind and he withdrew his demand for the maximum sentence. But Lily had already pleaded guilty, and the court wasn't just going to send her home with a warning. Lily was sentenced to 1 year in prison, and she also received a $50,000 fine and a 2 years suspension of her driver's license. Devon lost Hilary and their baby, and Lily lost her freedom. And for once, a horrible soap accident didn't just get explained away. The thing that makes this story so unique is that Y&R actually let the consequences happen. Hilary died, the baby died, and Lily went to prison. She did not just get a quick pardon. She did not just cry in the courtroom and then walk out 5 minutes later. She spent time behind bars. We saw her there. And life in Genoa City moved on without her. Crystal Khalil went off contract after that, and Lily's absence became a part of the show. That is so rare for a soap. Usually, something horrible happens, everybody screams for a couple of weeks, and then all the consequences just get written away. But this one stuck. This crash changed Devon. It changed Lily and Devon's relationship. It changed Lily personally. It destroyed Lily and Kane's marriage eventually. Neil had to commute to and from the prison to even see his daughter. The consequences were so real and uncomfortable. And Lily's punishment didn't really fix anything, but it did say, well, 2 people died and someone has to answer for it. So now I want to hear from you, Y&R fans. I know you have an opinion on this one. Did Y&R get this right? Was sending Lily to prison too much reality for soaps? Or did Lily get the punishment that she deserved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.